Welcome to Friday Flowers. Today we're going to do a flower called Bloomerz. So I'm not going to start off with a frame today, but how we start Bloomerz is like this. First we're going to make an orb. About like that, like a flatter orb than the usual orbs. And then we're going to color that in. Now, the next step for how Bloomerz is done is not one that I can actually complete. So what I did was I made up my own steps to finish this part of Bloomerz. So I'm going to put a line right there, and right here. Like that. Okay, looks like a little spider. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these. So kind of like their flower petals. There's no like particular way that I'm going to do it, but I'm just going to kind of like make them look like petals. Okay, so now the next step is to put kind of like a bowl under this. And it doesn't need to be a really long one. It needs to be kind of short, so I'll show you what I mean. So we want it kind of short and wide, then long, okay? And then the next thing that we do is let's put a couple of little, let's use this 05 here, 005, and let's put some little doodads in there. I think I want to put 3. There we go. Really cute. And now let's put in our stem. It's just, there's no particular stem. I just am into wavy stems right now. So I'm going to give it a wavy stem. And then let's give it a couple of leaves, shall we? So I'm just going to kind of draw some thin ones in like that. The other side I have trouble drawing in that direction. So we'll see what we actually come up with on this side. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, now I want to decorate the inside of Bloomerz, and I'm going to use my 005. And I'm going to kind of drag my pen down, but not constantly touch the paper, okay? So I'm going to pick up a little bit once in a while. Well, it didn't work really right there, but that is what I'm going to try to do. And then slowly and slowly, as I move across, I'm going to get a little bit more curvy. Okay, and that is basically what we do for Bloomerz. So you can do anything in here. I just wanted to give it a delicate look this time. I'm also gonna put a little line in here for my leaves. All right, and now let's get to shading. So I want to shade around this dark orb here a little bit. Let's highlight that, make that a little bit darker. Kind of spread that out a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little graphite right here. Okay, and then I'm going to use what's left on my tortillon and get these leaves and some of the stem. Like that. So it does look a little lonely, and if you've watched my video, some of my videos before, you know that I love to put sparkles in on my flowers. Okay, and that is Bloomerz.